Today we're brewing a banana beer, and I like to think of it as liquid banana bread with a bit of light sweetness and some funky tang, because that's what it tastes and smells like. We've only tried to brew a beer like this one other time in the history of this channel, and it's literally one of the only beers we had to dump down the toilet. All right, for real though, we've learned a lot since we last tried to brew this beer, and I'm confident we can do better. So confident, in fact, that we're gonna do a blind taste test between this beer and a commercial beer of the same style. And if our beer isn't better, or at least indistinguishable from the commercial beer, I'm gonna delete my YouTube channel.
Not to be confused with nobody.
The water in Asheville is kind of garbage these days, so the very first thing we did was add half a Campton tablet. This will remove the ungodly amount of chlorine that's currently in our water. Then we fired up the live stream and got things rolling.
Happy Friday.
Brewing a banana beer today. What if we call this Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong.
It's a great idea.
Bananas and it's Dunkel.
That's true.
Donkey Kong.
There you go.
We're mashing this one at 152 degrees using our Clawhammer brewing controller, Banana for Scale. And we're using a recipe kit that we developed. We'll publish the exact recipe on our website, clawhammersupply.com. So if you live next to a local homebrew shop, you can buy your ingredients from them. But if you need to order ingredients online, you should order from us. We put a lot of thought into recipes like this one and actually partner with a local homebrew store for fulfillment and drum solo. Alright, step one for this brew day will simply be adding the grains to the kettle. Alright, we good? We ready for this? Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
Are we forgetting anything? It just seems like things are going too smooth.
When we actually prepare for something, shocking.
I know. If you're new to brewing, what we're doing here is called mashing. Add the ingredients, mix it up, leave it sit for an hour, and enzymes in the grain magically make sugar water in about 60 minutes. By the way, thanks to my cat Bug for helping me edit this first part. Definitely couldn't have done this without you. People get intimidated by the mash, but it's actually really easy. In fact, if the process were any more difficult, you wouldn't be watching this video because we wouldn't be capable of doing it. And that's why I'm hopeful that we'll pull this off and actually make a beer that is as good as a commercial beer. Because if I have to delete my YouTube channel, that's gonna be problematic. All right, after the mash is done, pull the basket out of the kettle and set aside, then set your controller to 100% of power. We are using the Clawhammer brewing controller Banana for Scale. The controller is 240 volts, which is actually one of the most powerful brewing controllers you can buy, literally. The good thing about that is that it is super fast. The bad thing about that is that if you're not watching your kettle at this point with the power set to 100%, you could end up with what's called a boil over. That's where the liquid flows over the edges of the kettle, makes a huge mess, and basically ruins your day. And to make sure that doesn't happen today, I'm going to set an alarm on my brewing controller, which will let me know when I'm up to temp and we are about to start boiling. This way I'll be able to chill. I won't have to pay attention to anything, and I might even get some work done. And once the alarm goes off and you're at a boil, it is time to add the hops. Today we're keeping it simple and we'll be adding just 1 ounce of pearl hops, which my lovely assistant Emmett will be adding to the kettle. Look at those hands, look at that beard, look at that pour technique. Again, this is actually easier than it looks. If it were literally any harder, somebody would still be doing it, but it wouldn't be us. Definitely not today, because to be honest, we were all kind of struggling at this point. I woke up at 5. Couldn't get back to sleep. I was like, God, no.
I had a nightmare and I literally woke up like shaking.
And I was like, am I female Kyle?
But you know what? We did not give up. We did what we had to do to keep going. We drank coffee. We drank beer. Libby ate carrot, apple, mango, banana, baby food. And I ate a banana in a very unconventional way, then took off my sweatshirt to unleash the true power from within, because this beer wasn't gonna brew itself. Alright, by this point our 60-minute boil was done and it was time to cool the liquid down. We did so with the help of a counterflow chiller and a garden hose. Once the liquid was chilled down to room temperature, we transferred over to a keg and we added some W68 yeast, which comes with our kit, by the way. It's dry yeast, and the nice thing about that is you normally have to shake beer to aerate it. You don't have to do this with dry yeast. Once the yeast was pitched and the keg was sealed up with an airlock, we set it aside for 2 weeks. We brewed this on a Friday, we dropped the thermostat some and let it start cooler over the weekend, hoping that that would be enough. We really though should have fermented this one cooler than we did. We're pretty sure that's what messed up the last banana beer we tried to brew and subsequently had to dump down the toilet. I don't know. All that's left to do now is see how it tastes and figure out if I'm gonna have to delete my YouTube channel or not.
All right, I'm Libby. I'm the best part of Clawhammer. This is my dog, Kyle. He's cute. We have matching hoodies. Who's Wiener? And today I'm drinking many Dunkelweizens, blindfolded. Am I sniffing or am I just full sending?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay, well that smells really good. And it smells really banana-y and kind of sweet. And it tastes really good too. And if we brewed that, I'd be really, it smells kind of similar, just maybe more muted. It tastes really good too. And it almost has like a cola taste to it. It's really good. But also, I'd be happy if we could have made that one. All right. Okay. That one smells different. It's not bad, it's just different, but I'm trying to, I don't know why. It smells less sweet is all. Okay, and this one's more, it just tastes more bitter. I just think it tastes like, just like less sweet, but I still like it. I don't know. It kind of just, everything smells the same at this point. It just smells, this one smells kind of cola-y as well. Okay. This is between the last one I drank and the first two, like sweetness level. It's like medium sweet, nothing profound to say, but I like it. Now that I drink this one again, I kind of like it. It's kind of less, it's like more tame and I kind of like that because some of these are, the first two are really sweet. Am I near it? Okay. That's like a dessert.
Do any of them stand out as not like the rest, is the question.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, wrong pipe. This one stands out.
And what would be different about that one?
It's just less sweet. It's just more muted, less sweet, and less on the clovey banana-y taste that I get. Like the first two are really kind of like sweet and banana-y. Not too sweet, but sweet. And that one is more like just maybe, I don't want to say dark malt, but just more of like malty maybe. Okay. And this last one is like in between the first two and that one. Okay. But I think that's the most different. But I don't hate it.
Okay. Are we live?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Dunkelweizen. So this is gonna be 4 more than I've ever had in my life, I think. Banana cloves, estery, smooth, clean. Less banana, more clove. A lot of ester still. Clean, pretty nice. Not picking much up on the nose on all, but I'm also on the tail end of a cold, so. But yeah, I'm not picking up much on the aroma on this one. Well, good morning. That is weird. Not picking up any of the same yeast that we got in the first two. It's almost like it's using different yeast. Definitely kind of malty, and there's really not much yeast character. That's really interesting. Not much on the nose on this either. What is happening there? I am not sure what's happening there, but I kind of like it. Definitely some dark malts, definitely a little bit sweet. The yeast does a wild thing, and I can't quite wrap my finger around it. So the oddball out is gonna be, I believe this one here.
Okay.
Are they in order? It looks like yes.
Have you tasted any of these now?
No, just ours.
All right, I'm gonna put them up.
Okay, am I centered? Am I good?
I do not actually.
Okay.
You look.
And you know which
Yeah, you look
one
good.
is ours is my color.
Mm-hmm. You can put them in any order you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll get them confused.
Okay.
I'll give them any something. What's going on?
I'm gonna mix them.
Yeah, number one, sweet smelling. Yeah, banana clove. Does have a bit of a maybe cola vibe. Not as sweet. No banana. Oh man, guys, we're gonna have to delete the channel.
Really? What?
Yeah, I knew this was.
You knew it?
Yeah, the odd one out. Here's the thing. The first time we tried to brew one of these beers, it was horrible. Remember that?
Which one is that?
It just smelled like trash. It does have a peppery vibe, but it doesn't have any of the sweetness of the
It
banana.
has a heavy pepper vibe.
JW, man. What's up with this recipe, dude? It definitely wasn't us.
Before we put this on the
Yeah. All right. This does need tweak before we put it on the old website. So maybe it's like too dark and it's not sweet enough for sure. Yeah, you know what? I'm wondering if we added some like honey to it or some sweetness, if it would change the characteristics of it entirely. It's just not sweet enough. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna delete my YouTube channel, but I didn't say which channel it was. I'm deleting my personal channel, guys.
Kyle's Ant Simulation 2002.
You know what? This is not something I've published, but I have a second channel. It's a gaming channel. I actually play Maxis's 1992 Sim Ant. That's all I play on that channel. And you know what? I said I'd delete it, so done. You know what? How about let me try something real quick. This worked the last time we tried this. I'm gonna give this one last shot. Like, I bet Fruit Loops taste like garbage if you take the sugar out of it. You know?
Take the salt and sugar out of things.
You're onto it. You're onto it.
Well, much better actually. It's better, but it's still not on the level.
We'll dial it in. Get a recipe shit up.
That's so it's so sweet. I guess I've never noticed that the other commercial versions of this are very sweet.
Yeah, it's super
I don't
sweet.
like this style at all.
I'm kind of getting it actually myself.
Yeah.
I'm liking the banana.
It doesn't really work without the sweetness.
You need the sweetness, which is weird.
I wouldn't order this on the regular, but like in the winter, I'd have one for sure.
This one was actually very similar to this one now.
Really? I don't know which one that is because I mixed them up.
It's still way sweeter. Even after putting honey in this. Oh wait, actually I'm drinking the wrong glass.
5%.
Yeah.
You know what this tastes like? Spaghetti. Reminds me of spaghetti a little bit.
It's got a little bit of that flavor.
You get that?
Dude,
A little bit.
okay. I guess I'd never really realized how sweet this beer is. So I think what we need to do the next time we brew it is crank the mash temp all the way up to like 160 or something crazy. Leave a ridiculous amount of residual sugar in there. We need to ferment it a little bit cooler. This is not the best beer we've ever brewed, but it's not the worst because I'm not gonna dump this one down the toilet.
I'll drink it.
Yeah, do not
Yeah,
do it.
but it's not as good as it could be. We're just gonna dial it in further. We're gonna brew it again, and we'll probably make a recipe kit for this at some point, not right now. But there are other recipe kits on our site. Check those out and let us know what you think. Those are what we would consider to be very good beers. RIP my Ant Simulator gaming channel. It was a good long run. I did 2 videos and now they're gone.